Never be afraid to express your feelings, right? What is up? It's your girl Ash, aka Goddess Goals, in the building. I'm busy back, baby. And that's on point blank period, right? Here to give a message, here to give a word, right? And today I just want to talk about how and why it's so important for you to express your feelings and don't hold your feelings in. Now, me, I have had this experience. I have been a victim of this a lot, and it's something that actually I'm just trying to get over, and that is expressing my feelings about how I feel, truly how I feel, and not hiding my feelings towards people that I know I should express my feelings to, meaning express myself to. If I don't like something, I need to express it, I need to say it. If I'm worried about something, I need to express it, I need to say it. So this message is for my people that maybe like me, that have a hard time with expressing themselves, expressing their feelings, expressing their emotions, right? And I'm just gonna give like 3 reasons why it's so important to express your feelings, okay? Now, the first reason that I thought of, that I came up with, of why it's so important is because you start to curl up and think that your thoughts don't matter. So when you first start to feel this way, maybe you have been shut down as a kid, or maybe whatever the case may be as a kid, something may have happened and caused you to feel like, your opinion doesn't matter, your voice doesn't matter, right? Just your thoughts don't matter. So you tend to just be quiet. You tend to dumb yourself down. You tend to look small upon yourself or feel like you are small, right? And for those reasons, it may be because somebody have said like, no, that won't work, or, try to kill your dreams, like a dream killer, right? And sometimes when we look up to people in a way where, maybe not in admiration, but maybe it was somebody that was just important to us, and they felt like, oh no, that's not gonna work out for you, or oh no, I don't agree with your thoughts, or oh no, you shouldn't be thinking like this, you shouldn't have thoughts like this, or you might have been in an environment where somebody always told you what to do. It was never your opinion. You never got to pick the food. You never got to pick what you wanted to eat. You never got to pick what you wanted to drink. You never got to pick, your furniture in your house. You never got to pick just the things that you like. You always had to go with the flow of somebody else. You may never had the opportunity to step inside of a leadership role, right? And then some of you guys have had the chance to step inside of a leadership role and express your thoughts. And when you did, when you allowed yourself to take control, you actually became something that you thought you would never become, right? So, but this is for people that are just trying to get a hold of that, that's trying to get more into that, of expressing themselves, and why it's so important to express yourself, because you will start to drown inside of your emotions. Your emotions will take control of you, you know what I'm saying? Your thoughts will take control of you, and you just want to curl up and do nothing. Have you ever, been like, I got all this stuff to do, but it just seems like I can't do nothing, right? It's like I got all these moves to make, but it feels like I can't do nothing, right? Or you just simply feel like, all right, well, what do I even have to offer, right? Maybe I have nothing to offer. Maybe what I offer is just simply not good enough, simply because of your thoughts, right? Even though you have the potential, even though you know what you need to do, even though you know what you have to do, it's like your thoughts is just consuming you, and your thoughts are making you feel like what I have to say does not matter, right? So yeah, so that's why it's so important to express yourself. So if you have this problem, you have this issue, maybe start expressing yourself more. And some of us, we may even have a hard time with how we express ourselves. Maybe we sometimes don't know how to express ourselves. Maybe sometimes it's like, for me, it's like, oh, I'll hold it in, and allow it to get big and big and big. And once it gets so big, right, I simply blow off the handle, right? So it's either I express myself very little, or I express myself gigantically, you know what I'm saying? And it kind of goes off the wall once I just let it all out, right? So yeah. All right. So the second thing of why it's so important to express yourself, right, is because others try to control you. So, you know, if you are the type that don't express yourself, you will just always go with the flow. You will always be a follower, right? Or people will always think that, okay, well, you're just going to always agree. You're just going to always agree with the crowd. You're just going to always agree with me. So, you know what I'm saying? Your thoughts don't matter, right? So that's why it's so important for you to express yourself, because others will just tell you everything what to do. It's like, you know, if you don't like that certain outfit, right? Or you know, an example is like my daughter, right? If she don't like an outfit, she's gonna tell me, Mama, I don't want to wear this. No, Mama, I'm not gonna wear this, right? And maybe you, if somebody gave you something to put on that you didn't like, you know what I'm saying? You'll be like, oh, well, I don't really like it, but I'm gonna put it on because they want me to, instead of expressing yourself and saying like, hey, you know, I really don't like this. This is something that I really don't want to do, or I'm tired of wearing this certain outfit. I'm tired of this same old thing. I want something different, right? So it's important to express yourself, because you might start to feel like other people has a control over you, instead of you having a control over yourself, instead of you having a control over your life, instead of you having control over your feelings. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people love puppets, right? They love people that they can just puppet around and tell them to do things, and they do it, right? A yes man, right? So some of us that are relating to this message, you know what I'm saying, we are turning into people that are not yes men, right? That we are doing what we want to do, that we are taking control over our lives, and we are not allowing other people to control our lives, right? You know what I'm saying? So like for example, as well with me, it would be, you know, in the past where I have lived with other people, and I always allowed them to, you know, decorate the home or whatever the case may be. And for the first time when I got on my own, the first thing I was thinking of is like, man, I could decorate my own home. I can, you know what I'm saying, I can pick out what I want to pick out, or I can think of things that how I want it to be, you know, because I never had the opportunity to just have it how I wanted to have it, right? And I still haven't even got there yet. Like, I still haven't got there to the point where I have it to where like, oh yeah, this is what I always dreamed about. This is what I always wanted. This is how I wanted it to be, right? But at least it's something that is mine. It's something that is for me. It's something that nobody has control over but me. So, you know, that's a beautiful thing when, you know, you don't allow anybody else to control you and to control your environment, and you start to take control of yourself and your own environment, right? Okay? So that is the second thing, okay? The reason why it's so important for you to express your feelings is because people will try to control you, okay? And what they say, fall for anything, stand for nothing, or stand for, you know, something, fall for anything. Whatever they say, right? All right, so the third thing, okay, is the feelings you suppress will turn into anger and sadness and levels of depression, right? Okay, so I have noticed that if I do not express myself in whatever way you want to express yourself, right? And I start to get sad, I start to get angry, I start to, like, you know, froom up inside, like, you know, it's like, man, I can't really be myself, and it's like everything is like in me wanting to just explode, right? You know what I'm saying? So I can just be myself, and it's like I can't do that, right? You know, it might be because of people, it might be because of what they think, and you know, those that can relate to this message, maybe that's something that you are getting out of. It's like, look, you know, I'm not gonna continue to focus on what you think about me, how you feel about me, because if I can't be myself, I'm just starting to get angry inside. I'm starting to get sad inside. And that also brings me into a depressive mode, right? So where, you know, I can't be who I really want to truly be. And it's nothing like being who you really want to be and thinking however you want to think and loving what you want to love, right? You know, so those types of things may cause you to go into a depression and make you think and think and think and think. you know. So that's why it's so important to express your feelings. And to me, the ways that I express my feelings might be different from the way other people express their feelings, right? So I like to either write or like say poetry, say spoken words, say and express how I deeply feel at that time, you know what I'm saying? Make like beautiful magic, right, inside of words, right? This what I call just poetry, just beautiful words, right? Spoken words, right? Just expressing something from your heart about how you are feeling. And even sometimes when I do this, I cry, I get emotional, you know, when I start to think about it, right? Because it comes from the heart, right? When something comes from the heart, and when you want to express yourself in a certain way, like, you know, sometimes your feelings just get overwhelmed because it has taken so much out of you to just not express yourself, and you have that anger inside, and you have that sadness inside, and you have all these things inside where you just gotta let it out and like, look, I just gotta be myself, right? So, you know, y'all can write things down, and that's the way to express yourself. If it's somebody that you're dealing with, maybe you can text them more about how you feel. Maybe they don't understand, right? And, you know, sometimes you just gotta let it out. You just gotta let that roar out, you know? Yeah, so I was learning about on a guy's show, I can't read, on a guy YouTube, and a woman that was a Secret Service agent, she explained how it was 4 different types of people, right? And those 4 different types of people, and there are 4 different types of characteristics. I know he's like an honorable mention. I like gotta find his name because I know like it's that serious. Okay, I believe his name is Lewis. Okay, and you know, basically it's 4 different characteristics of a person, right? And those 4 different characteristics of a person, you could be a lion, right? And the lion is somebody that's very in control of themselves, loves to be in control of the environment, loves you know, to take a leadership role, loves to, you know, just simply be in control over agendas and things like that. So the lion, right? And then we have the T-Rex, like the lady said, and the T-Rex is more of a fighter, more of a somebody that'll tell you what it is, how they feel, but they respect your opinion. Like, look, I respect your opinion, but also this is my opinion, and this is how I feel, and I'm gonna stand on how I feel. And you know, that is the T-Rex, right? And then we have the mouse, right? The person that is very kind of shy, very like secluded, but suppresses themselves, suppresses their emotions, suppresses their feelings, more submissive, they're patient, more humble, right? That's what she said. And they don't really like confrontation, you know what I'm saying? So they kind of are like the yes man. So the people that I'm talking to, you might be more of the yes man, and that's what we kind of trying to get out of, even okay, trying to get out of that, right? And then she talked about the monkey, okay, where, you know, we have the happy-go-lucky people, the life of the parties, right? You know, the people that's always talking, that's always vibing, you know, that's always engaging with others, that's very social, okay? And what I learned about that is, like, we can have 2 of these characteristics. We can be one way at home and also one way in the public, or just in different situations. And I believe that in different situations we can be 2 different types of people, right? And I can be the mouse when I am wanting to be submissive, or I am outside, and then I can be a lion, right, when I need to be, you know what I'm saying, with my children, or, you know what I'm saying, this is what you need to do, right? So and then she explained how it's a bad and a good. So it's a bad lion, then it's a bad T-Rex, and then it's a bad mouse, and then it's a bad monkey, right? So just like we have the good, we have the bad and everything, right? So with the bad, you know, of a lion. Bad part of a lion is that you are the bully, that you don't listen to other people's opinions. It's just all you know what I'm saying? You don't care about nobody else but you, and what you need to get done and how they need to help you, right? That's the bad side of the lion. And then when you have, the T-Rex, what she had explained is that the T-Rex, basically, how that person understands your opinion, but the bad side of the T-Rex is they don't understand your opinion. They don't care about your opinion. It's like, oh, I'm gonna be sarcastic, but this is what I believe and this is what I'm sticking to, right? So it's like they always right type of energy. I'm just always right, always right. I don't care what anybody else says, I'm always right. All right, and then we have the bad side of the mouse that she explained, and she was saying how the bad side of the mouse is where, you just let everybody walk over you. You know what I'm saying? You dumb yourself down and you just let everybody push over you. You just let everybody just stomp on you, right? You know what I'm saying? And then you have the bad side of the monkey where, you are very jovial. You are, very social, but at the same time, you use your sociability. You use how you are socially to hurt people, right? Or to get over on people, or to, get things out of people. Very mischievous in a certain way, right? You know what I'm saying? Just trying to see what all you can get, right? So, of course, we all embody these different types of energies at different times, but most of the time we are just this one main energy, right? This one main thing. And when we don't express ourselves, or we, hold back for a while without expressing ourselves, sometimes we will turn from that mouse, or from that bad mouse into that bad lion, right? Or we go from that mouse to that lion, or we go, at some point in our life, depending on somebody that we with, maybe, that mouse turns into that monkey, right? Where they can become happy-go-lucky, they can become social, they can become, the life of the party, right? So it just all depends. Or we can go from that, that mouse to somebody that is the T-Rex. Like, look, I'm tired of you stomping on me. I'm tired of you, controlling me. I am tired of you. And this is what I mean, and I mean what I say, and I respect what you mean, and I respect what you say, but this is me, and this is who I am. And if you can't respect me, then I'm okay with that, but I'm still going to express the way that I feel, and I'm still going to be me, right? You know what I'm saying? So that is just some things about what I had learned actually today, which was amazing. I watched this video, so she's absolutely amazing. I think her name is Evie, right? I'm not really sure, but that's what I just wanted to talk to you guys about, like 3 reasons why it's so important to express yourself, because if we don't, we can go into this mode where it's just all bad, right? We can either, continue to allow our situations and our thoughts to dumb ourselves down, or we can, spark up some things that shouldn't have been sparked up in the first place, instead of us being grounded, being who we really are from the get-go. And some of us are just simply learning about who we really are, who we truly are, and what we really are, and what our values really are, and what we stand on, and how we really feel. So that is my message that I have for y'all today, and I hope y'all got some type of value out of this. Y'all can let me know, what are you, down below. Are you a lion? Are you a T-Rex? Are you a mouse? Or are you a monkey? I'm definitely a mouse, but we're gonna try to switch it. The T-Rex seems bomb, though. The T-Rex seems bomb, okay? But alright, you guys, I'll be busy back, baby. Peace.